Hello everyone. I hope you all are fine. Stay home, stay safe and follow the rules of SMS. Dear students, today we'll start on with the third part of 7th chapter from our textbook, and the name of the chapter is Glimpses of India. Till now we studied about Korg, but now is the time we have to start about Tea from Assam. And this story, Tea from Assam, is written by Arup Kumar Datta. So now let's move forward. Now students, we are on the third part from the chapter Glimpses of India, and the part 3, it is about Tea from Assam. This story, it is written by Arup Kumar Datta. Arup Kumar Datta is an Indian writer and journalist based out of Guwahati in Assam. He had written 16 books for adults and 17 adventure novels for young people. He has also been awarded the Civilian Award Padma Shri by Government of India in the year 2018. So, it's about the story now. Tea from Assam, which is written by Arup Kumar Datta, is an informative story. The story, it revolves around the tea garden of Assam. Pranjul, a youngster from Assam, is Rajveer's classmate in Delhi. Now, let's move on towards the chapter. The first part says that how Rajveer was going to visit to Assam. This scene, it starts on a train station where a tea vendor asked the two friends if they would like to buy some freshly made hot tea. They both decided to have 2 cups of tea, joining almost everyone else in their compartment. With this, Pranjul highlights the fact that almost 80 crore cups of tea are consumed every day throughout the world. While Rajveer remains surprised on listening to it. Indeed, tea is a popular beverage all over the world. So, as soon as the train started moving, Pranjul, he got engaged in reading his detective book. Both the friends, they were huge fan of detective books, but Rajveer now, he chose to look at the scenic beauty at the moment. There was greenery all around, something Rajveer had never seen before. After the green paddy fields came tea plantations. As far as he was able to look, only tea bushes were visible, so much so that the narrator compared it to a sea or tea bushes. In the background, there were hills with dense forest, and in between the tea plantations, there were orderly rows of tall and strong trees that were moving because of the wind. It was an amazing view. As the train was moving, next Rajveer saw was an ugly looking building with smoke coming out of it. It was a tea garden. Rajveer got excited, but Pranjul, who had seen all of it during his childhood, didn't match up to his friend's level of enthusiasm. Pranjul tells him that they have entered Assam, which is known as the tea country. The state has the maximum number of tea plantations in the world. Now, before visiting the tea country, Rajveer read a lot about tea and how it was discovered. There were numerous theories, and one of which was about a Chinese emperor who had a habit of drinking boiled water. So, once upon a time, when he was boiling that water, few leaves fell into it and it tasted delicious. It is said that those leaves were tea leaves. On being asked by Pranjul, Rajveer told another story about an Indian legend named Bodhidharma. He was a Buddhist monk who had cut his eyelids because he used to feel sleepy while meditating. Eventually, 10 tea plants grew out of his eyelids. And when those leaves were boiled along with the hot water, then it helped in getting rid of sleep. Further, he Rajveer highlighted a few facts that stated that tea dates back to 2700 BC and was first consumed in China. All these words such as chai and chini, they have originated from Chinese language. Tea was introduced to Europe only late in the 16th century, where it was considered to have only medicinal properties. It was not considered as a thing for beverage. Now, the train had stopped and the boys they have reached their destination where they gathered their luggage and came out from the train. When they were at the train, Pranjol's parent they had come to receive them. After almost an hour, they reached Dhekibari, Pranjol's tea garden. After taking a turn and making their way through a cattle bridge, this tea garden was stretched upon a vast area of land. All the bushes were cut to the same height and they had been taken care of. On the fields, tea pluckers they were seen wearing apron and carrying the bamboo baskets in order to pluck the freshly sprouted leaves. On their way to the fields, Pranjol's father he gave way to a tractor that was loaded with tea leaves. On seeing this, Rajveer flaunts his knowledge by mentioning that this is the second sprouting period of the year that lasts from May to July and gives excellent yield. Pranjol's father, who seemed impressed, replied that he had seemed to have done a lots of research about coming along with Pranjal. Pranjal, who was excited about learning more about the amazing beverage, showed his intention for the same. That's all, dear students, in this chapter. I hope you all are able to understand. Still, if you feel that you are not able to understand, please feel free to ask. Thank you.